Aces, and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. So in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to build my version of the Caproni Ca.1. So this was a World War I Italian bomber, and it was the first out of 5 series of heavy bombers produced during World War I by Italy. So this is a very cool plane too. It was actually one of the first heavy bombers. Italy and Russia are the first two countries to ever produce the heavy bombers. And they actually produced them before World War I. I hope that's a true fact that I'm telling. I just read that recently, actually. So this tutorial is not a very hard one. As you can see, it's only a 5-layer tutorial. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I got the dimensions right here, which is what we're going to go through now. So S stands for scale, L stands for length, W stands for width, and H stands for height. So it is a 2-to-1 scale. So it's not a 1-to-1, it's a 2-to-1. The length is 21, so that's from basically, that's not counting the machine gun right here. That's from this block right here all the way to the back tail. It is 50 blocks wide, so this thing does have a quite large wingspan, and that's from wingtip to wingtip. And actually, oh, never mind. Okay, I thought there was an extra fence attached to that one. And then the height from the landing gear to the top machine gun, to the top machine gun is 9 high. Well, it should be 8 actually, because the machine gun doesn't really count. It's 8 high. So, if you want to build this plane, the main materials you'll be needing is black wool, buttons, NetherBrick Fence, birchwood slab, birchwood planks, or birchwood stair, and you can use any of the wood you want. You got lots of choices for this one. You'll also be needing block of iron, dark oakwood stair, tripwire hook. You will be needing also oakwood fence gate, oakwood fence, green wool, white, and red for the Italian flags at the back, cobblestone stair, item frame, music disc, this is for the steering wheel, yellow wool, and you do not need any of these 3 materials. Those are just there to make the these things right here, the lettering and stuff. So anyways, we will go over here and we will begin. Okay, so this is layer number 1. Okay, so for layer number 1, I just want to make sure I'm far enough. I think that should be good. You're going to have 2 blocks in just like this. You're going to put a NetherBrick fence in between those and put buttons on each of the sides. And then with your iron, you are going to count 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then you're going to come out 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. On the 5th one right here, you're going to have 2 blocks with a NetherBrick fence in between. Do the same thing on the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. On the 5th one, you're going to have 2 just like that, and put your NetherBrick fence in here. Delete these because these are placeholders. And you're going to have 2 buttons on each of the sides of the wheels. And that finishes layer number 1. We will get on now to layer number 2. Okay, so this is layer number 2. Okay, so for layer number 2, what you want to do is you want to come to the front, and you're going to have these 2 more high, and you're going to have 1 fence post here and 1 NetherBrick fence post here. You're going to have 1 on the back, and you're going to have 2 connecting right on here, just like that. You're going to raise this up by 1 more, and you're going to have a 3. You're going to make 3 posts here, so it should just be 1, 2, 3. You're going to do the same thing on the other side. Just like that. You're going to grab a slab, and you're going to have double slabs on top of this. I guess you could actually just have blocks. We'll just put blocks on top of this one. Just like that. And here. Coming out of here, you're going to have 5 slabs. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is coming out the back. And then you're going to connect these across. So this is making the bottom wing, and it's only 3 wide. just like that. And then you're going to have an 18 coming out right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. I'm going to recount that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And once again, it's going to just be a 3 wide, and I'm just going to connect it, and you guys could just basically fill this in. It'll just save time. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And just connect it, and basically fill in those wings, and we will get on to layer number 3. Okay, so this is layer number 3. Okay, so for layer number 3, what you're going to do is you're going to have one block right here, and you're going to have a 1, and then another 1. This is going to be a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You're going to come in, and you're going to have a 2. 1, 2. And this is going to be 3. And then you're going to come back across. And this is going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then you're going to have another one here, and one here. And just basically fill this in, and I think this should be more like that. Yeah, that's more like that. So fill that in. And then grab your stairs, and you're going to have 2 stairs here and 2 stairs here. And that's kind of the base for the main body. And then for these engines, what you want to do is you want to place a block of iron here. You're going to come out by 2 more, and you're going to put a button on them. We're going to do the props on the next layer, the propellers. So you're going to have 1 block of iron here. You're going to have 2 more coming out, and you're just going to have a button on right here. And then coming from the back of this, you're going to grab your birch wood again, or whatever you used, and you're going to have a 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. You're going to do the same thing on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That lines up perfectly. And then coming on the ends, you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3. Same on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3. And then all you're going to do is just join these up together. Just like that. And then you're going to come back over here. You're going to have 2 fence posts right here of your nether brick. And then this is going to be a pattern of 3. So 1, 2, and 3. On the 4th one, 1, 2, and 3. Here, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So you should have 2 at the end. Now do the same thing on the other side. 1, 2, and 3. So you're skipping 3. This is pretty straightforward. And you should have 2 right at the end. And that finishes layer number 3. Okay, so this is layer number 4. Okay, so one thing I did forget to do that we should have done on layer number 3 is the back kind of support things. I'm not entirely sure what you call these. But you're going to have 2 nether brick here. 2 more here. You're going to have 1 and 1 right on the back. You're going to do the same thing right here. You're guys going to have 2. These are kind of tricky to do. 2 and 1 like that, and 1 coming that way. And there is basically the complete base of the plane. And now we will get on to layer number 4. Okay, so for layer number 4, all you're just going to do is pretty much build everything up this section right here up by 2, but you're going to leave 1 right in the middle, because this is where your third propeller is going to go. I did actually forget to mention though at the beginning that this is actually a tri-propellered plane. So you see 2 engines on the front, and there's actually 1 right at the back over here. So it's quite cool actually. So you're going to I can't talk today, sorry guys. You're going to do that, and then what you're going to do is build all of your fence posts, your NetherBrick fence, up by 4. So that's 2, 3, and 4. So you're going to add 3 more to all of them. 1, 2, and 3. Of course, I'm not going to do it because that's going to be a complete waste of time. But you're just going to build all of these the same height, all up by 4. And then what you want to do for the engine is this is where we're going to have the propeller. Now I do have a special type of propeller on here. It really does suit these kinds of planes. You can just use the standard normal fence and fence gate, but I'm going to show you guys another cool thing to do with this. So you're going to place one coming like this, and the other one. So this one, okay, I actually have to go take a look at how I exactly did that, because the propeller is a little bit hard. But we'll put the propellers on at the end, okay? So we'll do that. So right here, you're going to have 2 blocks just like that, and you're going to have a tripwire hooks. Just like that, and you're going to have buttons on the top. And I'm sure by now you can do that in all versions now. So you should be okay. Those of you who are playing on Xbox or Pocket versions. So you're going to have 2 more on the same thing on the other side. And then you're going to have 9 slabs in behind here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks till the end. Basically exposed till the end. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And right here, you're going to extend this out by 3. And you're going to do the same thing right here. You're going to have tripwire hooks here. And buttons at the top. So now, we'll put in the propellers, and once you have built all that up, and then we can actually move on to the last layer. Okay, so now for the propellers, and we'll start from the very back one. I forgot to place a button right here, so you might want to do that. So you're going to have one like this. You're basically going to have one upside down one here, and you're going to have another stair upside down. And then you're just going to basically make a step pattern going down by 3, so there should be 3 of them in total. Just like that, so it should just be 1, 2, and 3. And you're going to do the same thing for the top. So just like that. So that's how that should look. So now for these ones, because these ones are a bit lower, these ones are just going to be a 2. I'm going to have this one facing that way, and the other one facing the opposite way. So this is really easy, and this is a cool propeller style in case you guys want to build these kinds of planes, or any plane. This will work on any plane you want. So just do 3 like that, so it should be 1, 2, and 3. And 1, 2, and 3. So this one is actually just going to be 2. Or else the third one's going to hit into the fuselage, which wouldn't be a very good thing. So this one's just going to have, you're just going to have a 2. I really can't talk today, sorry about this. So you can do the same thing here. And that finishes the props. So I still haven't built that. I'm going to get to that now, and then we have this back piece to do, and then we can put the wing and then the tail on, and we'll be finished this tutorial. Okay, so this is layer number 5, the final layer. Okay, so this is where you guys should be at. This is what the plane should look like with all the fence posts built up by 4. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do this back kind of cage thing where the machine gun is. So you're going to have two pieces of iron right on top of each other. And it's going to be too long. You're going to have to take out this button, and you're just going to place your NetherBrick fence around here, and it's going to connect just like this. And is it actually, how long is it? Okay, yeah, that's good. I'm doing it right. Just wanted to make sure about that. So then this is just going to be too high. Oops. Just like that. And we'll put in the machine gun later. Oh, and I did forget to build these up. So I'm going to do that really quickly. There we go. And then we're just going to finish this part up. You're just going to place your slabs for the top wing, and you're going to have them going all the way down. I'll just do the two sides and maybe just make a straight line down just to show you guys what you have to do. But I think you guys kind of know that of what to do now. And then we'll just finish it up with the tail fins, and that will finish this tutorial. Or actually no, then we'll do all the details afterwards. So you're just going to drag this all the way down. Without placing millions of blocks. Just like that. So fill that in, and then we will get on to the tail fins, and then we will finish this tutorial with some details, and that will be it. Okay, so now for the back tail fins. Now there is 3, so it's a tri-tail plane, so we'll do the middle one first, and the middle one's pretty easy. All you gotta do is just basically line yourself up with this engine here, trace your way back here, and it should be right here. So you're gonna have 1 green, 1 white, and this is gonna be 4 high, 1, 2, and 3, so you're gonna add 3 more to it. You're gonna have 3 white, and 3 more white, and then 3 red, just like that. And you're going to do the same thing right here, so pretty much right where this is, you're just going to look like basically on the blocks. Do not mean to touch that button. And you're just going to stack this up by 4 in total. And you're going to have your whites and then 3 pieces of red wool. And do the same on the last one. 1, 2, and 3, and 4 is the bottom piece. And then you're going to have 3, just like that. And now we can get on to the final touches, and we'll be finished this build. Okay, so now we'll just put in the machine guns and just a few other little interior kind of details, even though this thing doesn't really have much of an interior. So what you're going to do is you're going to place a fence post right on here. Oops, I did not mean to do that. You're going to place an iron here. A fence gate. Now this is not my design. I've actually seen a couple other YouTubers do this with their machine guns, which I wanted to kind of use them. So you're going to, that's basically one of your machine guns. You guys can probably come up with some other types of designs. So, but this is not my design, by the way. So you're going to do the same thing here, just like that. And you're just going to have a 2. It doesn't matter what you use as long as they kind of go on, because you can't exactly place them like that. So there's your machine guns. It only has 2. And then if we come inside the plane, you are just going to have a cobblestone here and a cobblestone here, fence and a fence post, an item frame on each of them, and then you're just going to have like a steering wheel kind of thing, because old World War I planes used to have like wheels or something. Depends what country it is. Since it is Italian, I guess this thing would have had like a rounded wheel. I've seen that in some of the pictures of kind of the later bombers, and also I guess this one had it too. Now to get into here, I guess you could just place in a ladder. There's unfortunately no room for a platform. If you tried to make a platform, you can't really get up and down this thing, so you may want to cut into the wing a bit to make it maybe a bit bigger, so you can have a nice platform up here to get to your machine guns. But that basically finishes this tutorial. Okay guys, that finishes this tutorial on the Caproni Ca.1. I hope you guys did enjoy this tutorial. If you did, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more of these cool, awesome builds. And if you have any build requests of what you want to see next on the channel, please let me know down in the comments. And hope you guys have a nice day, and I'll see you guys on the next one later.